I've mentioned his name, I want to make one thing that I'm very proud of clear. This is officially the largest live stream money match, pot value, that Australia has ever seen at $47,000.
37,000!
47, get it right. Hailing from South Australia, this man has a Q-Sport Revolution record of 1 win, 0 losses. He won the 2015 Johnny Walker Classic, won the 2016 Australian 9-ball Scotch doubles, and went overseas and played the World Cup of Pool for Australia. He won the 2017 South Australian State Singles title, has represented South Australia at Nationals on 4 occasions, represented Australia in the under-18s and under-23 world titles, won Berry in 2017. He has won Australian 9-ball, 10-ball, one-shot American 8-ball Australian titles, and just recently won 2018 Fairfield Open Singles 9-ball and the Open Doubles as well, and in the last event beat Dax Bosley in the last Q-Sport Revolution money match. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mikey Cacciola.
And then we go down. Oh, I cut it out.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
And Mikey's opponent, originally from England and now hailing in Victoria, he has a Q-Sport Revolution record of 1 win, 0 losses, so we will see someone pop a loss today. He won the 2017 Victorian State title, has represented Victoria at the Nationals in 2017. In 2010, he won the under-21, he was runner-up in the under-21 World Championship. He's won the under-21 Grand Prix twice. These are all England achievements, folks, in case you're wondering. Won the 2007 Dandenong Open tournaments and has represented England on 7 occasions in county teams. Please welcome Temujin Dixon. As always, ladies and gentlemen, please be aware of your etiquette and only cheer for the person you are cheering for when they are at the table. Enjoy this match. We're about to make history. Good luck, both players.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rack 'em Up Pool Hall, the Q-Sport Revolution money matches. This one featuring Mikey Cacciola and Tem Dixon. Race to 28, this one, $47,000 pot, and should be an absolute cracker of a match. Just waiting for the main man, Jamie Stevens, to rejoin. Just getting his gear off and getting the guns out. Mikey won the lag. Previous match, for any that have just joined, was Michael Scarey versus Nathan Neems in a race to 21. And Nathan Neems got over the top of Michael 21-15. Played very well. Mikey breaking with the American cue. And it's done a pretty good job too. He'll take reds. And a good opportunity to get a first blood. Can't see a lot going wrong here. Caught that last one a tiny bit thin, so overran a touch. And probably take the two in the right middle. And tomorrow's matches, Paul Clack versus Alec Evernatis. And then the big one, Jake McCartney, Mark Robertson. So he'd like to start and screw off the rail and land pretty much where he is right now, which he's done. And a master to open up for Mikey. Done a great job again. Alex Prager organising and setting up his venue for this event. Also running a comp. Qualifying was today and tomorrow if anyone is interested. Let him know on Facebook or give him a bell and enter. Knockout to be played on Monday. $6,000 prize money. That is a monster break. A little bit trickier than Mikey's to navigate. But should be able to open this yellow up straight away. One next to the red. Which he is. Alright, well he tried to. Yes, he caused himself a bit of a drama here. He plays across the table, the top. If he plays this bottom yellow, and then he'll have another extraction angle to have another crack at getting that out. Which is exactly what he's doing. So second crack at this extraction.
Generally been putting the big guys on the left and the right and the big essays on the left. Have they swapped it? It doesn't really matter, whatever they have.
He's opened it up, so he's still got to do a bit more with that though, because it won't double. And I am now joined by Jamie Stevens. How are we, mate?
Good, mate. Sorry it took so long to get back. Just with this sort of things, you know, this sort of stuff. Everyone wants to have a chat.
Had to get your gear off.
That's it, mate. It's very hot.
Master break from Mikey to open it up.
Expect nothing less.
Tim's just got one tricky yellow. He's had two attempts at breaking it out and unsuccessful.
Well, he's going to have to play it down the rail now. Not enough side there.
He's got it, but yeah, he definitely wanted to get under that red.
Yeah, I would imagine he would like to have been just off straight on the ball on the rail, but it may seem... Well, actually, he's actually in a bit of... I think he still needs to play it.
Yeah, he does.
Yellow in the same pocket, unless he hits it hard enough to come back off two rails, but
yeah, no,
they are tricky down the rail at pace on these tables. Geez, he hit that well.
That's
Hit
awesome.
that really well. And
That's a very good recovery.
Is this a clearance as well for break?
Yep.
Well, folks, $47,000 pot opening up with 2 master breaks. Who did you pick? Who's been putting time into the game? Great start by both players.
Yeah, can't ask for more than that.
And Lee Raynon is actually racking the balls for both players, unless Mikey says, I don't want you racking for me anymore because he gets a dodgy
Well, I'm
break.
glad he's racking it for Tem because Tem was rolling him to the wrong end.
He's also timekeeping the entire match, so thank you very much to Lee Raynon.
Yeah, good on you, Lee.
Thanks to anybody that comes in time. Actually, if you do want to come if you do want to come and timekeep tomorrow, you'll get obviously sling you a couple of drinks, but be very helpful if someone could chip in, do a few frames here and there for tomorrow's matches. I think we've got the main event sorted. I think there are a couple of volunteers already for that, but we will need a couple for Alec and Clacky.
Which should be an absolute cracker as well.
Oh, they're all, like I said, they're all going to be some really good matches. I've already predicted incorrectly. I said every match will probably finish within a 4 to 5 frame gap, and the last one was 6, but I'll cop that on the chin, given that I did say that was probably potentially a big upset match, given the public were all over Scary. And when I say that, after I did my first initial live feed announcing the matches and say, all right, message me to get on, within a 24-hour period, I had $16,000 on Scary.
Wow.
24 hours. And then obviously Nathan had to play catch-up the entire time, and, you know, the pot didn't quite finish that high, but that's just how much people didn't think Nathan was going to win.
So dry break for Mikey after a pearler of a break first one.
Does he play this red off the red in the middle here, Butters? And
No, it's too wide.
You don't reckon he can punch it off?
Maybe, but he's on a funny angle to do it too, so I reckon you might have to just cut it in the middle. Like that.
I just thought he'd play the other one off it, punch it off.
It was very wide, and he was almost, it would have been close to half ball pot that he was making.
We both know I'd have played that shot, missed it by a mile, so.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't play those shots well, I won't lie.
Well, you would have been not disappointed if you just got the ball to contact the other one.
That's actually true. Doesn't want that to go in. It's a good shot.
It's good hit.
Mikey may play the return favour though and double this yellow back to the other side of the pocket now, and
Got to watch the wide a little bit if he does that.
he's got a bit of top on it, try and get that white through. And he'll be happy with that, I think. I think the main objective there is to at least cover the red.
Yeah.
The only problem here is he hasn't covered the other red that's sort of in the area to get over the pocket as well.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to risk potting the yellow.
Actually, when I look at the table, maybe that red's not on past the black with the white. So maybe it was more important to cover this red that he's playing now. Deliberately overcuts it to make sure he doesn't pot it, but overcuts it too far. Now Mikey will probably take advantage. And actually,
this is tricky to put over, though.
I don't think you want to put this over the hole, because what do you think's going to happen after he puts it over the hole?
Yeah,
It's just going to get pot. And this is where, like, my attitude's changing so much after playing 20 plus years of 8-ball and playing such a B style of game, that I'm just wanting these rules to disappear and the supreme rules to come in. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, obviously when you sort of start running events like this, you want the pool to be really aggressive and fast-paced.
Yeah, you're definitely right. That red doesn't go down the rail. Mikey wouldn't have played that shot if it did.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice
Good pot.
Oh, has he got enough? Can he get into it?
I reckon he can. Definitely should be able to pinch enough pocket to...
I reckon we're going to find out. We can pinch plenty of pocket. Just, you don't want to hit it... if he catches it too thin, the plant, that red ends up on top of the yellows up the top diagonal corner.
Yeah, he hasn't got into it enough.
No.
Well, this could be an off too.
Straight in off. Well, still a little bit of work to do here, Jamie. He's got a good ball to open the black up though, so should be able to get him with 2.
Yeah, I actually
Play this yellow straight up the table inside the red.
I actually fancy him to just run these yellows out in 1 and just use his 2 on the black if he doesn't want to get too crazy about it all. I mean, the one shot he's just got to get on is just behind this one on the balk line.
I was going to say, put your white behind it now and shoot it straight up the table inside the red.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's seen it because that's, to me, looks obvious.
Yeah.
But he's played that well. Got behind it nice.
Yeah, he'll be using a rest. No.
Yep.
Going to say I could probably reach that, but I've got a few inches on Mikey.
Tell you what, Mikey's wearing a very racist T-shirt there too. What's that all about?
It's just because he keeps forgetting what colour it is.
So he just needs a reminder.
He's got them all. He's got one with red, yellow.
It's obviously the name of their team because it's got the Empire logo. So obviously called their team black for some reason. I'm sure it's an in-joke that they've got.
Oh, it'd just be Empire, Black Empire, whatever. So
this is where I don't think he needs to go into this black here, but he might. But you can pottle these in 1 and just use your 2 on the black.
yeah, it's a pretty average positional shot for anything really.
Maybe able to overcut this yellow though into the pocket and just go into the black, and not have too much danger. He does have the yellow sitting over the pocket at the other end of the table, so it's not too much risk involved. Doesn't like it though. He thinks he's probably going to be catching a bit thick and miss the contact.
Did you play in the pairs last weekend, Jamie?
No, I didn't. To be honest, mate, with all this going on,
Yeah, fair enough.
I spent a lot of my weekend trying to finalise a lot of finer details for this event. So I overplayed that by a fair bit, Mikey. I think the pace of the table caught him out a bit there. I don't mind playing this cushion first, ball over the hole as well. But I think you've got to eliminate this because they're killing each other. And he's doing what I said. He's potting them in 1. Just going to use his 2 on the black. So
Yeah.
I think it's intelligent play. You actually see Brad Hill there in the background.
Yep.
He's actually going to play in one of the black ball teams this year at the Nationals.
He's captain of the 2s, mate.
Captain of the 2s. Full ball contact here on the red will force the black to centre table and he won't be snookered behind the red. Just like this. Actually caught a bit thin.
Yeah, just double it now. Double it to the blue spot. And
yep, good shot. So 2-1 to Mikey after an in-off from Tem.
yeah, he's missed a couple of extractions. He had 2 good opportunities there, Tem, and to get him out and didn't. And trying to force the issue has paid the price.
I don't know if there's going to be a huge amount of errors in this match because I think if 2 blokes you're going to pick in the room that have put in, or in the event that have put in more time, it'll probably be these 2. Tem can't get off the table. I know Mikey's been playing heaps.
Yeah, Robbo will be up there.
Yeah, I don't think he's played as much as these 2.
Maybe not.
Robbo is hungry at the moment though. He wants world domination. He wants to beat everyone in the country and then see what I can bring him over.
Oh, how good's that break? And he's been robbed.
He has a little. Just a quick reminder while Mikey's working out what he's going to do here. We've set pretty much a standard target for some of one of these events. If we have a multi-day event, I've set a donation target for CueballTV of $2,000, and Dan's going to post a link up for me shortly after he's finished updating some extra stuff. We're no longer using the YouTube dollar symbol. We're actually got a new donation system where you've just got to go to a website called Streamlabs. Dan will put the link up now. All donations that come through to this link will be 100% to CueballTV. So there'll be no cut taken by third parties or anything like that. It'll be 100% CueballTV. There it is on your screen right now. please use your mobile phone if you're watching a television or whatnot, and go to that website. Please donate to CueballTV. I don't think anyone can deny Dan does a fantastic job. That was a big miss
that by a bit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Tim's been practicing against pretty much anyone who'll have a hit against him, to answer Joel's question.
Yeah, I think one of the things I did analyse about it too was that I think Mikey's probably played, in general, practice-wise, higher quality opponents.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much playing all the other SI guys
Alec,
are playing, yeah.
Gavin, yeah.
As I said in one of my other streams as well, Nathan smashed everyone he played.
Yeah.
Maybe smash is a bit strong, but he was beating them. I'm very glad that Mick didn't rip the steering wheel off his car. Robbo's home in one piece for tomorrow's match, so we've still got a match on tomorrow, guys. We were a bit worried there might be a car off the cliff sort of affair.
He's made these a bit tricky now, pushing those reds together.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
Yeah, he's on the doubles, so.
Didn't want to go anywhere near those
Well,
yellows.
he had to just miss it to get the extraction. That was a small window. James Jennings.
James Jennings is in the house. G'day, buddy.
He's got alarms on his phone for when cue ball's coming on, I'm sure of it.
Well, you can actually turn on notifications for when CueballTV goes live on YouTube.
Well, maybe most people can. I couldn't.
Yeah, most people. Well, if you haven't already done that, if you actually just subscribe to the channel, you will get notifications to say that we've gone live. And I don't know if it looks really cool for old FJD group there. His sign's fallen off. I'll go get that fixed at the end of this frame.
Oh,
I think he's played for that.
yeah. Well, why not go for rail first and maybe drop it?
Try and open it up.
Well, you may drop it, and if you
Not at
don't,
that-
you've
not
a
at
good
that
chance of getting
pace.
the same result.
But not at that pace, though, because you push the yellow to the rail, so you need to clear it, unless you're going to just play for a double on the black, of course. But
Doubles, Jamie.
it's really funny. I always look at the double as the last option. I always look to play it down the rail.
Yeah, no, I don't. Not when they're in spots like that.
Problem with the shot Thames play, he's put himself in a bit of trouble. Might better sneak inside this yellow. He thinks he can. Good judgment.
Nice. Has opened up the pocket though. But I don't see any safety there for Mike. Unless he can just nick off the yellow, double kiss the red.
Kelly, is it Cacciola? No second guesses for which family she's going for. Tipping that's the Cacciola clan.
Good chance.
And Justin Hammer, thanks again, mate, for another $10. Justin Hammer, that's your second donation. Much appreciated, buddy. Get on board, guys, and help out CueballTV. As I said, this stuff doesn't come free, and Dan's actually put in some great improvements. As you can see the live chat on the stream now.
And Jamie and I cost a fortune to get here.
Yeah, Dan wants a manicure again. Oh, that's not a good shot. Tell you what, though, you may have got
I've seen worse
result
results.
there.
Yeah.
It's only left the ball on over the hole, which is really only half a pocket. So this is actually, that's a massive result. Mikey says, don't worry about it. I'll just look at the floor and pot this. And he did. It's a good shot. Does he go for the extraction on the black here? It's basically a free shot. You know you're going to be on one of the two balls at the top end of the table.
Great angle for it.
He does indeed, but he's flicked it off a touch, but it's not really helped his course too much. Probably the worst contact he could have got.
Yeah. If Paul Pike's watching.
Actually, just looking at the overhead here as well, that might just flick the left-hand side of the black, maybe. Might go into it a touch fuller. You've got to be careful not to go in off this too.
If Pikey's watching, the opening song from Beverly Hills Cops just come on.
Oh no, he's caught it from behind.
Oh, this could get ugly.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that.
What's he got now, Jamie? Nada.
Yeah, he's not got a lot.
Yeah, he's a bit unlucky. He's just caught it too fat.
Just wondering whether he can just play the layup on the ball on the right side of the table, but don't really want to leave the ball on in the middle. And then you can play the red off the yellow, so... Well, he's played that, but he's deliberately tried to thin to leave him off the ball in the middle. But he may flick this over the hole now, this red. I think he has to, actually, unless he wants to take on a pretty aggressive pot out with a high level of difficulty. I think he'd be wise to put this over the pocket.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Played it well. And once again, covers the area of the pocket that is important to him to stop the balls from going. Very easy to not cover that properly and still leave the yellow available.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Mikey doesn't rate him. He says, I can play this shot and you will not go game with 2. Oh, you will now.
Now he's gone. He had to play it at pace to get the yellow into the pocket. But he's just lost the white a bit.
Tim's called that in less than a second.
Yeah. Didn't take a road scholar to work out what he was going to do there.
No, I think most people would have sorted that one out pretty quick.
Damn it. Nominated the wrong yellow. That's the right shot.
Yep, give yourself angle, bring the white ball back
to come out just in case he does drop it first shot.
He actually ideally don't want to pot this.
No, if you're that wide, you do. That's all right. What? No drag?
I think he's trusting the table. It is actually rolling pretty true.
Well, he's played on it more than anyone else, so...
Full strength.
2-all. And you just sort of sense the speed of this match isn't near the pace of what Scary and Nathan were playing. I think Nathan...
First 2 frames were...
Well, they were quick. I think Nathan dictated the pace of that match quite heavily. He was very fast.
I still disagree with Michael agreeing to the 2020. I don't think that benefited him at all.
I was surprised.
I think that suited Nathan down to the ground.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can only be 20-20 if both players agree. That's the rule I've put in place. So
that's right.
That's why this is 30-30, because Mikey, I didn't even ask Tim. I said, Mikey, what do you want? He said, I don't like 20-20, we're going 30. So I didn't even bother asking Tim. And that's how it works.
That makes sense. Why ask a question when the answer doesn't matter?
That's right. Of course, Tim did ask me. I kid you not, guys. One of the reasons this pot got so high is because both players were so involved in it, messaging almost every day, if not every second day, saying, what's the pot at? Who's ahead? Just all this sort of stuff. And like, look at the result. Like, not only have we got 2 players that obviously, there are 2 different states involved that think, they're very, very evenly matched and have an opinion that one or the other wins. But you've got 2 guys that have actually put in a lot of time of their own to get guys to back them and put themselves out there and sell themselves, and that's part of the whole process. Well, Scary's made a pretty humble comment there. He says it suits the informed player, and Nath was the informed guy. So I think that's a fair comment and a very humble comment, Mick.
Respect. Rio just actually put up that she doesn't recall Tem ever playing drag, and you know what it is? It's because that bastard he's from England and playing on awesome tables all the time, so they don't need to play drag, so they can all get stuffed. We have to, because we play.
Well, you know what we'll do?
Some of the rubbish we've had to play on.
What we'll do with Tem one day is we'll put him on. What we'll do is we'll match him up against someone. We'll put heaps of money on the other guy, and then we'll put him on a horrible rolling table.
I was going to say, we'll put all that money under one leg.
and then he'll have to learn how to play drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this red goes, but clearly it does.
Or he's just got to...
He's had a look at it. He's happy with it, so...
Yeah?
The angle he's left himself, I have to think he believes it goes.
You'd think you'd want to be able to cue it too. You don't want to leave the white sitting in there.
Well, it went easy. There you go.
Next shot's key, Jamie.
Yeah, well, actually, there's... You know what I want to do here? I want to get on the one that's on the left side. I want to pot it, but flick off the yellow, come back to the side rail for the other balls in the middle. That's how I would have liked to have played this.
And he's landed pure.
Actually, they must all go in the same pocket. Yeah, they do. Never mind. Once again, a great read from me.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, because it's Mikey's breaker too also.
Yeah. He's going to just swing back across the other, like same side. That's how we just played this shot.
Checked it up. That's
Good
a great
shot.
shot.
Looks focused, Tem.
Just going to
Got
stun
that
across
angry
and play
look on
this
his
in the
face,
middle.
isn't it? Yeah, just a little stun. So he's got that like little angry concentration look on his face.
That's good. Intensity.
Yeah, and he looks focused. Mikey, well, he's probably got a smile on his face because he's a nice guy.
That's not unusual. Jeez, I thought he caught that thick.
Yeah, he's a pretty intense unit though as well, Mikey. He won't be taking this lightly. Well, already the standard of this match is probably superior to the one previous.
Or opening anyway, yeah.
The opening, yeah. We'll see how it folds out, but pretty heavy punishing so far. Happy with that? 6 minutes a frame so far.
So yeah, next one, 2 weeks.
At least we turned up anyway.
Yeah.
Good break from Tim. Tricky-ish red, only because transition to get down underneath it to play it in the middle.
I think he'll take yellows actually. No, I'm wrong. What a surprise.
I wasn't even going to say anything.
I just looked at those 2 balls in a row. You just get on them early, run them, play the plan as a shot to nothing, and it's not too bad. The rest of the balls are pretty good. But
He doesn't want to play shots to nothing, he wants to go game.
fair enough. I'll cop that on the chin.
You don't really want it to be your last ball either, Jamie.
There's just a quick comment about the umpires racking the balls. So basically, like everything I do, I'm all about being 100% fair on the players. So an agreement was made between the 2 players that Lee will rack the balls for both players, and if Mikey is unsatisfied with the racks that Lee is giving him, he will rack his own.
I'm an idiot, by the way. This red goes in the corner.
Oh, yeah, good call. He may still play for the middle with the angle he's left himself. He's going to play it now.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought he was a bit off straight on this. Oh, he's fine.
Cueing him well.
I just didn't like the way, because he was always going away from the line that he had to land in. Now he's got to stun again, offside rail and back across. Got to miss the yellow.
The beauty about this for us to watch
Beautiful
Tem
shot.
is Tem didn't really get pushed against Cale.
No, that's right.
And Mikey's come out at a master first up. So this, and then punished his first mistake. So this is what we want to see. We want to see Tem get pushed and how he responds. So
Yeah, look. If let's just say, for argument's sake, right, we'll put a scenario out there. If Tem wins this match, let's say 28-21, just as a random scoreline, right? That's a pretty strong scoreline, and so I think it would be time for him to step up.
Yeah.
And play one of your top 10s in the country, and say, you know what, I am a top 10 in the country. So I'll beat one of these guys, and then I'll move up again. And that's his road at the moment, Tem.
Yeah.
That's Tem's road at the moment. And Mikey's actually in exactly the same boat. Although Mikey, I still think he prefers the American game. His road is of a similar path right now, where the hype on him at the moment is beat Tem, play a top 10 guy, and work your way through him.
Yeah. Well, he's every chance he's about to be 5-2 down.
If this is set, they're looking pretty good. And after 10 frames, these guys can take a break. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually pretty tempted to let them know that they might be able to wear some shorts, because it is extremely hot in here at the moment compared to what it was earlier.
I don't think either of them will want to do that, but...
No, reckon?
Nah.
They both look pretty comfortable, don't they?
I wouldn't, but I don't know. I'd probably handle the heat a bit better than most people, but...
Not the smallest unit in the room, Tem, though, is he?
No, he's not. The smallest unit in the room left, Jamie Castellan.
Sahil Sharma's tuned in.
Sully.
Moneybag Sahil Sharma.
How are you, brother?
Show us your love, mate. Give us the money.
Oh, that needs to pull up. This just got a little bit awkward, Jamie.
Yeah, we've actually doubled the viewers in the last 5 or 10 minutes. People have just realised this match is on. I'm actually shocked we can't get 500 plus for a match of this magnitude pot size. Not understanding entirely what's going on there.
Going to get behind it in the middle.
Beautiful shot.
Just overdone as well, so he's going to have a tricky black.
Yeah, you may have to jack up on this and just come off a side rail, or do you think you'll just roll it in and take the slightly more difficult
Jack off
pot?
and come off the side rail or the back rail?
No, back rail, and just try and get pretty straight on the black. He's just decided to just take his medicine. Big shot, this. I know he's 4-2 up, but...
Tricky yellows, though.
You think he'll roll it down? You think he'll roll it?
It's probably your best bet, isn't it?
He's missed it. Just pushed the cue through that, didn't he? Just pushed the cue out.
Tiny bit of steerage.
Yep.
Not in the worst shape ever, though. Mikey play a shot to nothing here. Little screw back safety and try and play off the yellow in the middle. Open that up, because then he can go game.
Yeah, I like it. Yes, Chris, I ate the quiche, mate. It was very lovely, thank you.
You leave him across the table, which is a chance of potting, but still reckon it's a good option.
I was stunned it played as a shot to nothing, but yeah, he
didn't like it.
Look,
don't know why he didn't take that.
Well, it's a huge pocket, isn't it? And it doesn't look like it goes in. Looks a bit too tight to the jaw.
Cut this in and extract. A bit dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty thin. I actually don't like that shot.
Playing a double here.
I think he's just going to play a safety. Yep. Well, we got the double kiss, but
it's not ideal.
No, he's killed the yellow to the rail, and Tem can hit this ball, but
might play off the jaws.
It's actually a pretty ugly shot he's got to play here, isn't it? Can't really go across table. There's too much traffic in the way.
You can dig in and straighten up under that.
Oh, yeah, play the big.
Actually,
he's pretty close to the rail.
I reckon it's almost natural.
He's looking at it now.
It's almost natural.
Oh no, he's actually going to play. He's going to play 3 rails. He's going to play 3 rails. I like this shot. Right, what's he doing? I don't know what he's doing.
Up the backside.
Yeah, you're right. He's tried to cut it across. Doesn't want it to stick.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, keeps the pressure on Mikey. Now surely Mikey just extracts the red off the rail and then just gets the snooker. That's exactly what he's done. Played it well. Nice and tight.
Toit like a toiger. A lot of traffic to go that way.
I think he's actually looking at the... What is he doing? He's going off 3, is he?
4. No.
Wow. So I think you'd like to play that shot again.
Yeah. No. Well, it was a good chance for Tem that frame to go 5-2, but it looks like it'll go 4-3.
Well, it's the same old story, isn't it? You miss the black, you know you sort of probably should lose a frame at this level.
Yeah.
Not done yet, but all Mike's got to do is just push this off the rail, use his remaining visit on the rest of the clean-up, and he should be fine. And that's exactly what he's done, intelligent shot. And should be pretty straightforward here for Mikey to bridge that gap back to 3-4. Lovely cueing action, Mikey. Really nice pause.
Nice and straight. Get through the ball really well.
Pretty much everything you want out of an action. And even look at this, he's just making sure, you know what, don't be an idiot, check the correct angle. I know it's nothing massive, but he just wants to just land so you can just screw back center table. And Nate Buns is already back, got change. He's now relaxing. I'm sure he's having a couple of socials after his win.
A couple of frothies.
Yep. So Tem's break.
He'll be a little bit annoyed at himself.
Yeah, you just saw him not quite get through the white on that black. Just sort of pushed it a touch at the end.
And Mikey's made a bad error before that, missed the ball pretty badly, and then he would have jumped away to a 5-2 lead. That would have hurt Mikey a bit. He's a race to 28. There's a long way to go, but getting punished still hurts.
Tell you what, old Lee Rayner there's getting a bit of a helipad going on there at the top, isn't he? He's just been caught out there with the overhead.
What are you, Fabio?
Mate, I'm no oil paint, we know that. You see my head out there when I was bringing the players in, it was nothing good to look at. I've had a helipad since I was 14 or something.
I've been lucky so far, Jamie, but I don't care. I've been shaving my head for a dozen years anyway, so
pretty safe,
it doesn't really matter. Great shot.
Yeah, nicely cleared. Just wondering if this yellow does go in the middle. It's stuck to the red. Hard to tell.
I don't think so. But once again, easy double from there. I know you don't like him. He can get behind it if he gets if he can get the right angle on this, on the one up the top now. You just stun him behind it.
Yeah. There's another thing I'm going to point out to the viewers.
He does that a lot too, Tim. When you're thinking of getting a ball out, he just gets on him.
Yeah, agree. So this is really basic, and most people have worked it out by now. But if you're relatively new to CueballTV or whatever, and you'll actually notice a score line 4-3, but you'll see there's a yellow border around one, a red border around the other. Well, that actually just tells them what colours they're on. So I don't know if people at home noticed that or not, but I just thought I'd point it out because
why, that's genius.
I think it's really good.
It is. So he might have had a bit too much angle to hold under it.
Geez, this just got dodgy. He's got to play a pretty deep screw here if he's going to play the shell at the top left.
He'll be jugging up a lot. Does the yellow go in the... yeah, that's what I was about to ask, if it goes in that pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just got to miss the jaw and screw across. It's a great shot.
He's fat.
Yeah,
he's just got enough angle to punch over, I reckon.
Yeah, I think he would have preferred to not get that cannon.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think he can actually
he's
force it across.
Slightly awkward cueing too.
I think he'll pot this, and I think he'll land fat because he plays those shots well. It's a good shot.
As good as you'd want.
Just got to make sure of this. I mean, it's obviously expecting to get it. Just got to make sure of this. Oh, he just belts it in.
Nails it.
It's a good clearance. Was that off his break as well? It was. Yeah, so a few masters starting to pop up early. Great standard so far this match.
Very good.
Very impressive. I think I can only remember one blunder from Mikey where he's got away with it.
Tim's missed position maybe twice, got himself in a bit of strife, and Mikey's had one bad miss.
And Tim has missed that, I would say, quite difficult black.
Yeah.
It's very missable.
Mikey, once again, he's dropped something and he's looking for it on the floor.
Yeah, he does not mind looking at the ground when he plays 8-ball, Mikey.
He's going to try again, has he? Well, this is going to need to change, because if he keeps coming up dry and spreading them like that, he's not going to be a chance.
Well, he might sacrilege Rainer, but I'll tell you what I do notice about that break. He did not put a lot of juice behind it.
Yeah.
He tried to time it at soft break. So maybe he's just trying a few things at the moment, because he might be thinking, you know what, the table's quick, I'll just see if they explode open with good timing.
Was he trying to pinch a bit of pocket and open that yellow then?
I didn't actually.
Because there can be no other reason for him to try and get position up there on that shot.
Yeah, tricky shot in the middle, this.
Just a little cannon and rest on the red.
Overcut it.
Well, I would have rested on the red if he potted it. This isn't a bad opportunity now.
Well, there you go. So Mikey's had 3 dry breaks and Tem's had 3 masters. So Mikey might sack Lee. He does have a. Well, I think he actually needs to have a crack at him like that last break. I just thought he half-paced it.
It's early days. He's probably just trying to find his timing on the break.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's trying to time it, see if because the table's quick. I think he's just trying to get a good open spread with good timing. But I reckon we'll see him get into him soon. I don't think it's going through his head that he's getting hot racked or anything like that by Lee.
No, they're spreading beautifully.
Yeah, they're just not going in.
No.
And Lee's not the kind of guy that would do that anyway. So
yeah, I'm actually surprised you
Lee.
even said it. That wouldn't have even crossed my mind.
Oh, it only crossed my mind because of a couple of comments about him racking him for Mikey. So that was the only reason.
It's Mikey's choice, everyone. So
it's pretty warm, Joel. But we actually have a couple of aircon vents pointing directly out to the playing area for the players. So it's not as bad in the middle of the playing area as what is where we're sitting commentating.
Yeah.
We did have a fan directly on us, which was awesome, but no one could hear us.
But you chuck on the pressure of the matches, and it adds a few degrees.
Oh yeah, I think probably an extra 5 to 10 to be fair.
Yeah.
And the lights, actually, those lights, they're I'm not sure what you classify as lights are, but they're like those snooker lights, the world snooker lights.
Yeah.
They're very hot, very warm under them. That's why you can see the glare off the
5 or 10
foreheads.
degrees. I remember my first match here in the first lot of money matches. At 2019, it felt like about 700 degrees out there.
And it was cold that day. Well, not cold, but certainly wasn't 30 plus
I was
degrees.
sweating bullets. Horrible transitions here.
Yeah, JJ's on the suicide shots. Hello, JJ. How come you're not down here saying g'day? Oh, is it a different JJ? Oh.
Well, that's why you're not down here. Fair enough.
Explain it. My bad. Sorry, JJ from Scotland.
That shot was suicide. We'll find out in a second after he tries to open these up.
Yeah, he needs a right side contact on this black. Oh, actually, is this on?
That's freakish.
It is on.
Yeah.
Going to be playing the last shot long range. Just wants to clear the white from the black so it doesn't have awkward queuing.
Just stunned, so it cannons the black firmish. Black goes towards the pocket a bit.
Well, we have the X. I'm glad you went over it on this case. We have to replay it, Dan. But he's going to play with side air. That's fine. That's no problem.
So Joe's saying that was suicide, and he's gonna go game from it.
Well, it's it didn't look good a shot ago, did it?
No. That'll do.
And this is 6-3 now, so it is off Mikey's break, yep.
No, it wasn't, was it?
Has he missed? He didn't miss, did he?
No, he might not have.
I don't think he's missed. I think he cleared.
I think we just expected him
Viewers, let us know. I'm pretty sure that was a clearance off Mikey's break. And after this frame, they'll take a quick 5-minute break. Every 10 frames, the table gets rebrushed. Players will take a break.
Is a quick 5-minute break quicker than a long 5-minute break? Just asking.
Yes, it is, mate.
Thank you.
Because sometimes, sometimes they come back after 3 minutes and 14 seconds and just get onto it. Is it?
For both?
Oh, well, Tim wasn't happy with it. Well, besides that, it's on an angle.
Yeah, it really is.
What's going on here? Oh, no, I think Mike just went quickly around the tour. He probably forgot about the 10-frame break.
Mikey, what happened? I'll take the break. Oh, there you go. This time he's got it.
This time he's put it on the spot.
So pretty big frame here.
Oh, crushing
Wow.
break again. Jesus.
Oh no.
And he's dumped the white. Well, that's a very unfortunate.
He's not dumped the white. It's been kicked about 6 times.
Well, I was just about to say that's very unfortunate, but the white, he still dumped it. He broke it, went in, he dumped it. But it was pretty unlucky. It got cannoned in by multiple balls.
Yeah, I think when those balls were still moving, Mikey's looking at it going 7-3 on the break. Fair enough. Oh, that's not great, Jamie.
Would like to have been off the rail a touch more than that.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really average shot.
Very
Could have come
average.
centre table and had a better angle than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I just realised what he was doing, Butters. He actually wanted to come over a touch further off the rail and play the ball that's in the middle of the table to the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't a master. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, good call.
yeah, I've just thought
Look,
something happened.
Let's be fair dinkum, Butters. If I said it was a return master or a master shot, we know it wasn't.
Yeah, I
Because
know
I've
that.
called it, right?
But everyone
So-
else doesn't, Jamie.
So whatever I say, just put in the opposite.
I'm used to it. As soon as Jamie goes, he'll take reds here. I'll run over to someone and I'll give you $20 as he takes yellow.
You don't have to. They're just going to do it anyway. He's recovered well here, Mikey, but just needs to transition from ball to ball here. So from this red to the last red of the black, it just requires good control and probably a couple of decent pots as well.
You really want to be past that red so you don't have to play it off the rail and worry about cannon in the yellow. But
I think he's actually going to play this with top. Oh no, he's going to... Can he get across? Oh, he's played it nicely. That's actually perfect. Good shot. Because you can just play this with a touch of left-hand side.
yeah.
Just come back across the table. Actually, you know what? You may not even have to use any side at all. Just straight
I
top.
still just would have liked to be past the angle so you can stun across.
Oh, so you like to play the blind pocket style rather than the open pocket?
With the yellow there, yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Jeez, he's bolted that. Oh, he's nearly done a woodsy.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that could go wrong on it.
I just wouldn't have hit it that hard. I would have played to just clear the yellow. He's just on this. That's a good pot. That's a good response given that he played a very ordinary opening shot.
Yeah. So 6-4 and the 5 minute.
Yeah, they'll take a quick break, guys. Yeah, it does, yeah. So I'm just wondering, I was just told that they didn't actually brush the table in between 10 frames. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened last. I just assumed it was going to be done. But look, the table's running fine. It probably doesn't need it, to be honest. Just looks better. We'll be back shortly, guys. Just a quick reminder, guys, thank you once again to Kevin from KJ Steel for your support to Q Sport Revolution and this event. And Kevin's also has heavy involvement in the Townsville Open. And Daryl James and his crew up there are trying really hard to make this a major tournament recognised in Australia. So if you can get up there and support this event, it'd be much appreciated. Numbers on the screen there on the flyer. Get in contact with Daryl and put your entry in as soon as possible. All right, yeah, guys, frame 11. Jesus, what was that, Dan? That was pretty fancy.
So,
Your toys.
So will Mikey address his issue with the brake and give it a bit more?
I'll tell you what I'm going to ask of folks. I won't lie, I'm really, really disappointed with the number of viewers we got online for the biggest pot I've ever seen in Australia, or ever has been in Australia. Get on your Facebook, guys, or wherever it is, and share this link to this live feed. Let's just try and get a few more viewers on, because I know it's Australia Day. People are probably having barbecues and family dinners and going away and all that sort of stuff. But
yeah, but
I'm used to 500 plus. Pretty disappointing, I won't lie.
Mikey he still backed off on the brake. He actually backed off even more, if anything.
Oh, he might get the reward.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much of a drama yet with that other yellow going dead.
Oh, it's open table though, so he's going to go straight into it.
Yeah, but it's still a tricky shot, Jamie, to get a lot of power on it to open it and be on something.
Yeah, agree. Well, interesting. I don't know why he didn't hit a bit harder than that.
If you hit it much harder, it probably hits a cushion and misses the extraction.
But he could have hit it as full as he wanted.
Yeah.
So he could have created, based on the power, he could have created what angle he wanted.
Maybe this cut's on.
Well, I think the cut's on. It just looks thin. Oh, he's gone a double.
No.
Oh, that's not great. This will tell me a lot. If Dem takes his double on straight away.
It doesn't have to. He's got the one underneath. You play that first, cannon into that. You hold there. He's good chance here.
Well, I question the red on the right side of the table here. Well, he's trying to lay up. That's what happens when Temujin tries to lay up.
Yeah, that's what happens when I try and lay up.
Leaves a gap the size of the Grand Canyon.
Yep. Some people aren't built for that sort of shot, Jamie. You on the other hand.
Say again?
Well, I said some people aren't built for that sort of shot. You, on the other hand, were born to play that shot.
Yeah, I love that shot. Someone's just commented on Mikey's socks. He's gone skin-coloured socks and black pants and shirt. Or maybe he's not wearing socks at all.
Yeah, it's a good shot. If Tem plays this across, can he get it to just stick to the rail like they can on these tables? A little bit less pace than it may have.
Yeah.
He's still in pretty good shape.
Just checking the frozen ball here, Mikey.
He's going to try and bump it onto the red, kill the red, or what?
Mikey said it's not. Lee says, get out of my way, I'll tell you. Lee's supposed to be timekeeping here, but he's just checking it anyway.
Lee says, check the glare off my head.
I'll tell you what, there is some glare.
Should just fold the ponytail up and stick it there.
Now Tim's going to come over and say, what do you reckon? It shouldn't be that hard, surely. Frozen balls aren't that difficult to judge.
All right, and
if I disagree, I'm going to go out there.
Can we not start having the argument on whether a hair's touching it or not, please?
Tim said no, it's not. So, Mikey, they're both agreed. He's going to try and pot this. It's just left. Oh, that's actually moved away a little bit, hasn't it? It was always going
I think
off.
it sort of
but
hung and then kept
kept its line, you think? As soon as he hit it, you knew it wasn't in. But sometimes you see him hug, but that just kept its line and just kept moving away from the pocket.
Does he take a double now?
Well, this is the ball I wanted to double from the word go. Played
if
the
he-
cannon.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have the double on the other one.
This is a safety, is it? I don't think this is on, is it? So he's just going to lay up. Good shot, that. Would have liked to have tucked it in a little tighter to restrict all
Yeah,
options for
the
Mikey.
best thing about that shot is they're on now. Well, you know, I think it's not a bad idea. It's like a comb over from the back.
So we grab Lee's ponytail and just flick it over for a comb over.
Yeah,
Full ponytail toupee.
back to front comb over.
Well, it's officially known as a ponytail toupee.
And Jamie, you know the arteries are close to the skin in your neck, so it'll cool him down as well.
I was unaware of this.
Like when you're overheating, you want ice packs on your neck, under your arms, and between your legs. That's,
I shouldn't be doing ball jokes. I'm pretty there. Very clean pot, that.
Yeah, never mind the yellow. Landed a little bit straight on this. Cam Lawless offering
He's
icy balls.
He's gone to Coles and he's bought icy poles. What a man. Nah, I'm good, mate.
Just a bit off angle here. Tem doesn't like it.
Yeah, it looks a touch straight to just jack into this. And
Yeah, even worse, it's just to the wrong side. He's got to clear this middle ball so he can play the double.
Yeah, agree, but should have done it a couple of shots ago, in my opinion.
The Donald Trump came over here. It's probably not far off.
No, this must go. All right. Hang on, what did I miss? How did you get two?
Because Mikey tucked in behind.
Oh, of course. Well, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to play the double. This is actually not a hard out. I overplayed that probably by about a foot and a half. Wanted to be pretty straight on this red, just so he could play simple transitions.
Yeah, it's a pretty small landing area to get on this last one.
I think it goes in the other corner anyway, so we may see him play the cut here and just come off two and play for the middle ball last. Yeah, it's a good shot.
That's a great pot.
Still overrun it slightly.
Just a little cannon on those yellows that he's fat in the
Yeah, I
middle.
think you hit the bottom of the two, will he? Yeah, perfect. Jesus, you see that for a great call, Butters. What a sick call. Can we like get the time on that so we can put that on my highlight reel for me of correct calls? I mean, the highlight reel I only go for about 10 seconds, but
I want to know how many drinks you've had, because there's no way you make that call sober.
I'm actually pretty good, mate. I learnt my lesson from Adelaide.
Adelaide. So 7-4, Tim.
Yep.
And Tim's break. So he's had the opportunity to go 3-4 in front, but
Just looks a little more damaging at the moment, Tem, doesn't he?
He does.
Just amongst the balls, just looks like he's going to create more damage and get more frames on the ball than Mikey at the moment. But
well, he looks like he wants to go game every time he gets to the table too.
yeah, Mikey's probably one of the best rhythm players I've seen in the country. And obviously we've still got a long way to go in this match. So if we do see Mikey get that rhythm where he just,
Wow, how stiff's he been his last two breaks?
Yeah, he has actually been a bit unfortunate again. You might sack Lee for that.
The thing is, Mikey has to keep in mind that's not going to keep happening.
No, that's right, but he needs to punish this too, so he needs to run this.
Yeah, the Reds look pretty special.
You'd think he'd take Reds. He's just, you can see his eyes darting around the table, and he's just looking at these two on the bottom left-hand corner the most, like he's trying to work out, okay, what do I do here to eliminate one, make sure the other one's on, all that sort of stuff. But the initial mapping of this requires just a little bit of time. Me personally, I want to get up on the ball close to the pocket first. It's on the bottom of your screen right now.
I'm rolling it in after this shot.
Yeah, and then you play the bottom ball. Well, okay, no, he's going to...
He's going for the plant.
Not sure what he's done there. No, sure he's not playing for the plant.
He punished that.
He absolutely punched it, didn't he? So now he's actually left all this hard work to do to the end. But as I feel like he might have to play the plant now. Or he's going to have to play a really, really good shot with the puncher check side off his last ball to come inside the black.
Unless he's
really
got
hard shot.
percentage and he runs down and plays the rail ball across there now. No. I don't.
This is what I mean. The transition now is becoming difficult.
Hey, look, he might get him.
I wonder if the double's dead straight.
No, he can't. Too risky.
Look what you leave, though, if you play the little run-through on it. You don't leave a lot. He's got too much angle to screw back, so...
He's done well. Just get the rest through there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother doing that. So that's too much angle, in my opinion, as well. You know what? Maybe he's actually going to play long on this, so he's going to try and come up...
Oh, definitely. Well, he has to.
Jeez,
now, he can't hold under it.
Still got to land in a good area here. Well, no, actually, I'm looking at the table now. He's got to land in a really, really, small area.
He's got plenty of area to land, but he needs the perfect line.
That's what I mean. The line's not... There's not a lot of line there, though. So this is no good. Actually, he had the line, just missed the pot. Right. Jace McLean, Ballarat. He's my gym partner, Jace McLean. Map error. Good call.
Yeah, we agree. He probably gets these, Tim, because he's got a little extraction on the next shot, and he can play the rail ball as a shot to nothing to land on the black.
Yeah, I like it.
So just a little nudge just to get it off the cushion a couple of inches.
The Ballarat crew is involved now. Error 404, out not found.
All right, that's not great. He might have to go the other way now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see him leave that ball on the ball line until last down, unless he takes it right now. But
well, he doesn't have to play it last, but he probably play this, then the middle, and then he can take it to get back on the rail ball.
Jeez, I don't like his angle here. Well, he's just dropped it in. He looks all right.
So now just stun back so you're past the black and not hampered by it, and then run one cushion back down for the rail ball.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sponsor sign.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's done, Jamie, so should still be right. Just avoid the middle pocket. Wanted to be straighter than that.
I think he's still okay, but you're right. It's in between, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's missed that by a long way. He's focused more on the white ball coming out than actually potting the ball. Gives himself a little bit of a head shake there. Mikey says, "Get out of the way. I want this to be 7-5." Lovely shot.
Perfect.
Cam Lewis is fixing up the sign. Sorry about that, FJD group. I did see it early and then completely forgot.
Well, That's 2 times now Tim's had the opportunity to go 4 in front.
Yeah, very important for Mikey to stay in touch, isn't it? You don't want to be allowing a 4 to 5, 6, you know, you don't want that stuff happening.
No, if Tim gets out and you can't put pressure on him, he's going to kill you.
Yeah, he's a very good front runner, Tim. Probably one of the best I've seen.
That's very nice.
Yeah, Mikey said, I've had enough of you, Lee. Get out of my way. I'm going to rack my own balls.
Well, stop hitting them like a princess and you'll probably get one.
Yeah, I think he needs to give him a crack. To be fair to Mike, I don't actually remember how we broke him at the first few frames, whether he actually smashed him, whether he was actually playing the soft break or not. He's not happy though. You can't get him to rack properly, or to his standard anyway. I mean, team's having no problem with it, so
yeah.
But we'll see what happens here. If he pots a ball off the break, we know he's going to rack the balls probably for the next at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'll just be interested to see how he breaks this, because if he flogs the guts out of this break and pots the ball, he'd be, oh yeah, that at least no good. But it'll be a totally different break. So, got to stop looking at the floor when you break as well.
He's hit them a lot harder.
But he did time that nice too. Now he's actually almost gone in off the pot of ball. Horrible leave. But look, he's happy because he's at the table still, whereas he hasn't had that opportunity a lot of this match so far. And you know what? When I think about it, he's probably buzzing about 7-5. Because he's been in second a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And you can't be in second against quality opponents for a high percentage of match.
No.
It doesn't. You can't win. And a good example of that was when Robbo played Jimmy Dalla in the Nationals in the grand final.
Yeah.
Robbo was not in first the majority of that match and got punished for it.
Got belted, yeah.
You can't beat players of high caliber by being second all the time. That's a very nice pot.
Great shot.
Excellent pot.
So money shot coming up.
Needs a good. Would love to get the second rail contact here. I'm presuming he's actually. You know what? You reckon that red's in the way of the 2 rail contact? I'm assuming he's looking at extraction, is he?
No, I'm thinking of just playing underneath.
Oh, play it off the red.
Rail first off the red.
I think he's looking at extraction.
It actually doesn't. On this screen, it looks fine that you could get under. On that one, it doesn't look possible.
Yeah, I've been looking at both. It's been doing me a head in.
He's
too
played
soft.
that terribly. But it was too fat.
Yeah, had to get deeper on the red.
Yeah.
But hasn't left heaps on.
Screw off that top red, nudge the other one underneath.
Yeah, not a bad shot. Definitely a shot I wouldn't play because I'd balls it up royally.
Just like that, Jamie.
It's a good shot. It's a winning shot.
Played it beautifully.
Keep sharing that link, guys. We've hit the 300 mark, but realistically should be over 500 for the biggest pot Australia has ever seen. Mikey says, let me get this yellow out of there, but would love to have hit a jaw there.
If he covered that red, he was in good shape. As it is, he didn't. Only really one tricky ball to worry about now, Tim. Which he may be able to deal with after this shot. Drop this right on the back rail. A little bit further would have been nice, but...
Someone just asked if it was a foul after he adjusts the ball with the tip of the cue. I didn't actually see that, but he'd be a pretty ballsy person to call that because we're all about fairness over here. And
what's happened?
He must have adjusted the white ball with his tip or something when he got ball in hand. But
okay,
I'm all about. You know what? It's really funny. We might as well talk about this. Screw it. So, rules to me that don't have an impact on the outcome of a frame, I hate. I can't stand rules that are put in place that don't actually create any impact at all on a frame.
Yeah.
Right? It just, and then people are going to go, oh, but what about a ball being touched by a shirt? And that's fair. I'll cop that one, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it can have an impact because let's say a guy can get an extra 2 inches down on a shot. If he touches the ball with his shirt, he can cue the ball better.
Yeah.
Right? So it does have an impact. But just moving the white ball in the ball climb, just you might know if it's
That's a
attached
great
chip
shot.
or whatever.
He's landed on a dime there. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Another one is racking the reds or the yellows at the front. It's just a stupid rule.
See, I always do reds because I'm used to looking at the reds at the front when I break now.
Yeah, well, honestly, I do it in... If it's on the stream, I'll do it. But if it's just like some local comp, you know, where it's not like having a huge impact on my life, I'll rack whichever one's quicker.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy. This is
it's automatic for me now.
This here needs to be played with a bit of stun and confidence. That right there. Now, I don't know if you can cast your mind. You probably didn't see a lot of last match because you're qualifying. But Nathan or Mick, you did not see them play many of those shots, if any, from memory, with that much authority.
My Lord.
And oh my God. Wow. He's played such a good shot.
Twitched.
He's played such a good shot to give himself that
And he's twitched on it.
neat shot. And he nearly fell over. Wow. And Mikey says, "Jesus, thanks, brother. I like the idea of 7.6. I didn't like the idea of 8.5, but 8.6 sounds juicy." 7.6, sorry. Drops in the snooker.
The only thing Tim's got going for him here is if he can get off 2 and hit it, he might only leave him a long plant.
Tell you what, if he gets this shot right.
It's not wide enough.
Yeah, no. It was never wide enough, was it? And I tell you what, I think he rushed at it a little too. You know, he's got back to the table after playing an absolute blunder, and you've got to go, you know what, don't be frustrated. Get this shot right. Try and land hard up on it and give myself a second chance.
Yeah. That's going to do wonders for Mikey's confidence.
Oh, mate, this could be a huge swing. Like, it's just a matter now of counting the frames in a row that Mikey wins, if it comes into play.
Well, he gets the break now too, so... Oh, no, he broke this one, didn't he? 7-5, yeah. It's Tim's break, so Tim gets to make up for it straight away.
It's been a punishing match so far for errors as well. Like, both players are punishing errors quite well. That's...
Yes, Rio, he did nearly fall over.
He did.
I was giving him another... Oh, no, he's still...
Geez, that's not awesome.
He's just got a touch awkward.
He's still got 2, yeah?
No, well, he just missed that.
Oh, I was actually reading the chat, my bad. Yes, you're right, this is a bit awkward. That looks really weird, the overhead. That you guys can't see, but...
This is still...
It's not awesome. I'll tell you what,
visible.
he needs to punish here, though, because if he doesn't get this, or at least win the frame, it doesn't have to do with this visit, obviously, necessarily, but the frame is the important thing.
He's got to hit this.
Played that really
Very
well. Great shot. Good shot with running side.
You did, Rio, and we've got it recorded.
That was actually Roland.
Ah.
Roland McDickens, that cannot be a real name. And Mikey has punished the error.
Unless he twitches like Tendy.
I'll leave the room if he misses this. So imagine if he did, and I'd have to actually walk out on my own event.
Well, Tim's been stiff as you like off the last 2. Here we go.
What's the question mark? That looks really weird out there in the corner. You know what? He didn't move on the shot. He
No,
just didn't get the angle
The
right.
arm just didn't go right.
Can you do it again? I want to see that. I'll just wait until he breaks, but yeah.
He needs a bit of luck off this break. And he's got it so far.
All right, Dan's just going to quickly flick to this because I want to see this. Nothing like showing players their mistakes over and over.
Let's see that again.
It's like in the UFC. Oh, he does
Yeah,
too. He
he
shifts
did,
his
he
whole
moved.
body. Look at that. No wonder he's missed it. That's a cardinal sin actually in the game of 8 of any cue sport.
Yep, get up.
So it's, we might replay it another 5 times because in the UFC, every time someone gets a groin strike, you got to play that at least 5 or 6 times. Different angles and all that sort of stuff.
Well, Jackass basically made a movie out of people copping it in the groin.
It did. Now, what's Tem's idea for this ball that's on the side? Probably the double.
One extraction.
The one time I call the double, and you say no, extract it. Come on, mate. I think he's going to play for the double.
Might try and move it now.
He might. To me, though, if you land on line with the centre pocket, but broad, and leaves it pretty straight, then you can just run through, play the double.
I agree.
Oh, he's gone the other way, but that's still good.
Straight enough? Yep. Just landed perfectly.
Yeah, you just got
straight.
to drop this in and then play the double. Wants to be just sort of next to the black here. Doesn't want to have any hampered queuing or anything. Yeah, that's good. Now, this black
goes inside.
passes the yellow. Let's see. Now, this is a similar shot. It's actually harder than the one he missed.
It's a lot harder.
Playing off the rail.
Into 3/4 of a pocket.
He might power this. He might power it.
Yeah,
He's missed it again.
he steered it away from the ball.
Jeez, he's got the black ball.
Got the
one
yips.
single pocket jitters. I'm actually wondering how much of that pocket he had.
Yeah, it was more than half. But it still missed the... can we see a replay on that, Dan? I think it missed the yellow by a fair bit.
Let's just replay another one of Tem's misses, shall we?
Just
Tem's going to look at this. Why are you picking on me?
Just for you, Rio.
But it's good. We get to see what's actually happened. You know, like we get to see. Okay, he missed this because of this. You know, and even Tem can go, oh my God, you're right. I did shift on that shot so much. You know, and so once again, like we spoke when I spoke about Nathan, he missed like 3 or 4 balls where he just rushed.
Yep.
You know, he can correct that and become even better.
Is he curling this back round or? No, he's going off 2.
I'll tell you, this is not a bad effort, but
it's
not
not
enough. So another big opportunity for Mikey.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh, yeah, that missed the yellow by a long way, yeah.
Right.
But you're right, though. You do tend to favour steering away from it so you know you don't going to contact it.
Of course.
So I'm just going to give him a bit of a benefit there and say it was, like, if you take the yellow away, it's easy.
Still a bit of work.
Yeah, he's just got to play one sort of intelligent shot where he either gets nice and neat. Hey, Jason Tanaskovich, $5. Thanks, buddy. Now, if you're wondering how Jason actually did that donation, we're no longer using the CueballTV, the YouTube $sign link. Dan's going to put a link up now. Please, guys, please be generous. I know it's Australia Day and all that sort of jazz, and not far after Christmas, but
$1, $5, $10, whatever you like. It all helps.
You guys are probably sitting in your air-conditioned lounge room with a couple of beers in your hand, just after you've had a barbecue for lunch on a 75-inch or 65-inch big screen.
I'm cooking. I've got Jamie's armpits with his arms in the air about 8 inches from my head.
But I smell lovely.
So there's a miss, Jamie.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah.
You know what I do here? I know this is negative, but I actually sink the yellow in the pocket there and just cover the hole. That's a Jay Stevens classic shot.
So he's just going to hide.
I just don't see what advantage
Didn't want that
offers.
in.
You don't reckon?
No way he wanted to pop that.
Yeah, fair call.
No pressure on this shot.
Well, he has to pot it, doesn't he? Well, I guess he could play the bottom ball, but he risks a squeeze off the yellow.
Yeah, or up and down.
Well, he's played the weight there, absolutely sublime.
Great shot.
What an excellent shot there from
Thing is,
Mike.
Tem can adjust off his 2-rail shot now.
Okay, just to answer the questions on why. Thank you very
Paul.
much, Paul Wojo. So the reason we're not using the YouTube donation system
This
anymore.
looks
What a
pretty
shot!
good.
What
He's
a
got it.
shot!
Great shot.
What an effort! So the reason we're not using the. We won't replay that one. It deserves a replay. Get that one ready. If he had a pot, it would have replayed it a few
Why do you
times.
put it over the hole? Just pot it.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus, 10 over tip. Yeah, the reason we're not using YouTube anymore is because YouTube take a percentage of the money that you donate, and we weren't happy with that because sometimes it exceeded 30%, which I think is pretty rough.
Fair dinkum.
Yep. So a lot of these guys obviously putting in their donations to CueballTV are only to be giving quite a large percentage of it to YouTube, and I think that sucks. So
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Dan has gone and set up Streamlabs account where all the donations that he gets through Streamlabs is 100%. So that's why we switched.
That doesn't mean donate less.
Well, everyone was under the assumption that it was 100%, but we only just found it out recently from the national titles. So the Adelaide and national titles events were very close to one another, a week apart, and that's when Dan started realising what was going on, and so we decided, well, bugger that, we'll find a different method.
That was a very good shot from Tem.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I mean the one
He's gonna-
just then to put the black over the hole more. But then he's rolled up, double kissed it.
Yeah, I did see a very good shot as well.
So I wouldn't play that shot in a million years. I'm potting the
I
black.
would have.
Yeah, you would have. That's not great.
Now, this is
not a great shot.
This is so good. This is so good that this has happened because I want to now look at the black ball rules. Right?
Yeah.
So in black ball, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
All right? You have to go up and down and try and hit the black. You must make an attempt because it's not impossible to hit.
Yeah.
Right?
So you play a shot as good as Tem did off 2 rails and whatever and get it there, and then you basically lose because of it.
Yep, exactly right. But so what people are doing is anyone that I'm sure can exploit the rules is they just come up slightly short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jace McLean, I'm assuming that is $5. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you guys. Keep it coming.
We do have a target of 2,000, and we're about 1,800 short so far.
Come on, guys. Get Dan that hot tub he wanted.
I know he needs a manicure. I know his dog needs a dog wash. And he also, I believe, needs new brake pads. I made all of that up, but it sounds awesome, doesn't it? So, you don't own a car. He doesn't own that's how poor he is, guys. Doesn't own a car.
But he just loves brake pads.
I'd buy a car, but I'd rather buy a camera.
He's left him on this, hasn't he?
Yeah, I don't like that shot. I would have liked to have been hard up on the rail there, even if you've got to screw it to the rail. In fact, screwing the rail is better. You cut the angle off even more. This is a chance, this.
Oh, it's a great chance.
Michael Hendricks, another Ballarat boy. Thanks, buddy. $15. Wow, he's missed it and got a result.
He has been kissed on the proverbial there.
Yeah, that's very lucky.
Can't see Tem, but he's got to be having a laugh at that one. Yeah, Mikey just does not get another opportunity like he was just given there.
Now these are tricky positions, because yellows potentially could go favourite depending on the shot templates.
I'm punching that off 2 rails back down over towards the black and screwing to the bottom rail.
I don't mind that shot. Just got to miss the middle pocket. Oh, he's going to go the opposite way. I don't like this. Oh, he's trying to pot it. Well, if he did pot that, I guess pretty tough to kick out, isn't it? Actually, yeah, you know what? I don't mind that shot. The more I look at it, yeah. Smart play. Probably a little unfortunate to leave it on.
Yeah. Yeah, a foot across the back rail would have been lovely.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yep. He's still going to play the kick out, is he? Oh, lovely shot. And got a result, has he? Yep, he's on it.
Oh, he's got a huge result.
Look, let's be fair. Another pretty elementary black mist to create the additional visits at this frame.
It's not the fact that he missed it. He missed it so badly. Like, we saw how much he's missed the yellow by half a ball.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. So when you break it down, after the multiple visits have happened after this, yeah, that was not a good shot from Mikey there. But he'll play this a lot of right-hand side, you'd think, would he?
Centre ball.
Jeez, that's got close. No, that was nowhere near it. It's a good shot, good control. Was worried about nothing there, wasn't I? So we spoke about how many frames Mikey would get on the board after that one error from Tem. So now so far 2, but that's due to another missed black from Tem.
Tem will be absolutely bleeding.
Yeah, he won't be happy, but matter of him putting it out of his head quick. He may have actually just he's done the Ben Noonan. Yeah, he's doing the Ben Noonan.
Look, this is the whole thing with these money matches. As we said, Tem wasn't tested in his first one. He wasn't put under pressure. Now, when you are put under pressure, you're going to have times like these. 1, 2, maybe 3 times during a match where you're struggling. It's not happening for you, and you need to dig yourself out of it. And the guys who do that are the guys who win them.
No, I agree, 100%. I'll tell you one thing too, I'm going to say. Yeah, Tem's off his head when it comes to his cue. That's probably, you know what? That's probably a smash splice, a smash butt that he's
no, it's not
taped together.
He's taped his last couple. I think it's better grip when you're javelin them.
Well, if he does lose this match, I'm just actually wondering, I'm going to take bets on which roof it goes on. I do remember at Bar 8, one went on the bowling alley roof next door there that one year. And Rio might be able to tell us what number Q this is since he's been in Australia. Is it 4 or 5? I'm not sure. So 7-all, Mikey to break.
Another sign just fell off.
Oh, geez, these signs are going everywhere.
Must be the heat.
Yeah, the heat's just not sticking to the walls. Mate, someone's onto it.
Just stand there and hold it for a few hours, Lee.
Big break that from Mikey.
He's cracking him now.
Yeah, so this is what I mean. Why was he doing this from the start? Or he was and maybe changed it up, I don't know.
In practice, it might have been working, so... And he would have grown another leg because he was looking at, 8-4.
Yeah, true enough. What's Mikey? He's Italian, yeah, is he? Italian,
Italian
background, yeah. Obviously has a huge amount of supporters on the stream. I've seen a few Cacciolas, a few something olas, which obviously are all related. They're all family members or whatnot. So good support there for Mikey on the live stream. And Nathan came back to support. I think Alec Lepka's got a match in the morning, so he probably wanted to rest himself up.
Yeah,
good chance this from Mikey.
Tim needs to just look at this and go, right, now it's a race to 21, start again.
Yeah, agree. Tom Tan Braden at Slate, $20. Thanks, buddy. That is a sick name you've just got there on the...
It's triplets, Jamie. Conjoined.
This will be the first time in the match, other than when he obviously ran the first rack. He'll take the lead in this match. And this will be, providing he gets these, there's still a little bit of work to do. Because I think he wanted to land more centre table and be on the one that he's closest to now with the white. Oh, that looks perfect. I think he can run right through, yeah. Oh, just... Finn McGrigg, $50. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. Keep it coming, folks.
Sick, mate. Awesome.
Just in case you've just got on, because the viewers have pumped up a bit. Dan will just chuck the link up again for you. Yeah, good shot there from Mikey and Ree. $7. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so look, he got a bit unlucky with a couple of breaks and then missed a couple of blacks. All of a sudden, looked like he was going to be about 4 in front. Now he's 1 behind.
Yeah, big turnaround this, and like I said, how many frames will it cost him for that missed black? Like if he pots that black, this doesn't happen.
No, that's right.
Oh, it doesn't happen, and this is what momentum does in a match. You get these to and fro, flows and stuff like that. Jeez, I said all that horribly. Oh, that was the worst description I think I've ever done of match swings ever.
It still kind of made sense.
It did, but it was just, in my mind, I had it all right, and then it just came out like, bleh.
Yeah, it wasn't, there was nothing eloquent about it.
That was crap on it, let's be fair. So, important break. I know it's still very, very early in this match, but important break. Big break. Had a lot of side on that as you saw it ping off the rail.
The Reds, or yeah.
Yeah, definitely Reds. Look, important thing for Tem fans and Tem himself, gets ball centre table, ball off the break, and lots and lots of options as your first opening shot.
Yeah, and the white's landed on the blue spot.
Now, given how well Tem's been playing when he's been amongst the balls, obviously just discount those 2 missed blacks, but he's been running these out easy.
He's looked awesome, yeah.
So I expect him to get these. And the lovely thing for him too is these 2 balls at the top of the table have a nice link. So just a matter of getting pretty straight on the second last red that he's going to play on.
Yeah, but they're all stunned. Look at this. Roll in. He's on the right line for everything.
Exactly. Oh, probably gone slightly too far on this.
If you look at the other view, he's all right.
Geez, I reckon he's just come touched. Well, he's got to soft screw it now rather than just be able to play like a little stun. So just better cueing required. You can see him hitting really low on the white there. He's just going to play a little soft screw. And it's overplayed. Oh, just held. I was right though, he did slightly overplay it. So add that to the highlight reel, Dan. I've gone to a 15-second highlight reel about being right. By the end of all 4 matches, I expect I will have a highlight reel that goes probably 58 seconds. I'll give myself 58. I'm going to quite exceed the minute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But, bit of a table slam there from Tem as he says, you know what?
Come on, you idiot.
He's just said, I don't want to give any more free frames away after those 2 missed blacks. And we're at 88s.
That's a good response. He'll, yeah.
Still no power. I reckon he's someone or multiple people over a word in his ear. I don't know if Rio's one of them, and said, you know what, you need to not do the pow until the end when you win.
I don't think he needed to be told that. I think he just worked it out.
Oh, no, the pow was good at Nationals there for a bit.
Yeah.
But I think in the middle of a match when you pow, I don't know if pow's to go.
Yeah, no, that's...
He give the table a little bit of a touch up there. I don't mind that too much, but...
after what's transpired, you can understand that. But no, I think pow's in the middle of matches, you're just putting a giant sign on your back that says, I am a huge flog. So this will be punishment.
You would expect him to start.
No, he backed off again.
You know what? I actually expected one of Mikey's strengths in this match to be his break.
And he's gone in off, what, 3 times?
Yeah.
All in the corner.
Peter Colby, sorry if I got that wrong, buddy. $5, thank you very much.
Yeah?
2 what? Scratch. That sounds about right.
I thought
Tim did 2 in a row. Yeah, I reckon that's about right.
Yeah, Tim's were rough as Gus.
Yeah.
Mikey's have been straight in.
Yeah, he dumped the wide twice. Butters.
Yeah. we need to have a little chat about what that means, I think.
I know what it means. I just screw it. He went in off, dumped the white.
Never mind, it hit 3 cushions and 4 balls.
That's right. J Dog is the Hulk. $10. Thanks, buddy. These sick names coming up.
Send us a photo of your dog, please.
I actually, who's J Dog? I would actually like it if you guys did use your real names, just so we can actually recognise you.
You're a genius. Thank you, mate.
Darren and Lisa Chambers always watch your live streams. They're extremely generous to CueballTV.
And
thank you very much.
Very good people.
And I did not realise until I don't do a heap of Facebook, but I now and then I just flick through when I'm in certain areas where I can't do much else but look at my phone. Hope that didn't give it away too much.
Yeah.
But I think Darren's got some sick racing car going on, hasn't he? Yeah.
I'm not sure, mate.
Made me really envious. I'm pretty
lesson.
sure he had some crazy car or supercar or some sort of business going on. I was quite loving because I spent a ton of money on my Monaro.
He might be straight up the top here.
Not a good shot. No, he's not.
No,
actually, he might be. Just the overhead looks like he's nowhere near it,
No.
but the other angle looked like it's a chance.
I reckon it's close.
He's got to be careful not to contact the black first here. Just leave this overhead. Damn, because this is this looks dodgy. If he tries to catch this thin, he might catch the black first here. No, he's not going to do it. I don't even know what he's played for there, I'll be honest with you. What do you think he was trying to do there, Butters? He didn't have a lot, but what was he trying to do, do you think? Do you think he was trying to dig into it more and get the white ball bottom rail?
It's the only thing that it makes sense. I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, to jack up a bit, yeah. And
that was a horrible shot. It was a horrible position.
He just let the white catch him out there a little bit. Speed of the table would have got him a touch, but
yeah, he's probably not hit the centre of the pocket on the pot as well.
Actually, if you do that, you will get punished because the table's slippery.
Yeah.
Ooh, is Mikey? No, he hasn't.
No good.
Yeah, he hasn't. He might play the double instead now.
And cannon the red.
Yeah, well. Elise Harris, $20. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Elise.
Elise has actually been nicely involved as well in backing some players in these matches. Thank you very much, Elise. I believe
From
did
the
play
Mildura area of the world.
Yeah, Mildura area, and did play for SA this year as well.
She did.
Shave, thanks, buddy. $20.
Good work, chef.
And this is what I like to see, guys. Thank you very much for getting involved and helping out CueballTV with your donations. As I said, we're slowly getting there as far as bringing in more extra stuff to try and make your viewing better. I actually love that the chat's coming on screen now because when I want to watch it full screen, you can't see the chat.
Yeah.
So no matter what device you use, so this way you can actually see the chat and watch the stream at the same time. So it's heaps better.
Well, he's just landed okay, Mikey. Dig in and bump this off the rail.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the cannon here. Just obviously focus 100% on the pot. Oh, jeez, he's done neither there.
He's got away with it. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't.
Transition still tricky here. Needs to get centre table.
Thanks, Doc.
Jeez. Are you still dirty, I bet you, Steve?
That's the first thing that crossed my mind.
No, I know he's not that salty, but
no, he's fine.
I think he just likes hanging it on me. He's a good unit, the old Steve Halliday.
Yes, indeed. That's perfect angle for Tim on this shot.
Oh, actually had that to high row. I said he wanted centre table. Look at that. Couldn't get any more centre.
Yeah.
Highlight reel that. I'm up to 21 seconds.
You know, run a few more of these events and you'll actually have a whole video you can send out.
That's the dangers. $10, thanks, buddy. That's actually the only reason I'm doing this, Butters. I'm not doing this for Paul. I'm doing this for me. I want a highlight reel of getting stuff right.
Which match has been better quality? Unbelievable. Which match has been better quality so far?
I think the damage has been getting done more by these two, punishing mistakes.
I think it's been more clinical, other than it's either been clinical or bad frames.
But I think Nate Dogg, he ran a lot of racks. He got 7 masters.
Yeah.
He punished heavily.
How many masters have there been in this so far?
Let's have a quick look. Scary got 2, Nate got 7, so it was 9 for the match in a race of 21. So we'd expect a few more on this one, given it a 28. You want a rematch, Steve? Oh, I don't know if we'll see what happens, mate. But I don't know if I think I'm close to done with these playing in these events.
And Todd Burrows, he's not sucking up. He just genuinely thinks I'm better, mate. So.
Well, what are we at there, Dan? Master break-wise so far. 4, okay, we got 6 already, so you're right, it has been, I mean, given the point of the match, 17 frames in, it's probably, I think the standard has definitely been higher when you combine the two players.
One of these two,
I don't know how the hell he's pot a ball there.
He did.
Oh, he did pot a ball.
That's why there's only 6 yellows.
Don't add that to the highlight reel.
Yeah, that's right.
What did he do?
Yeah, no, we
That's
donated to someone else's account.
Oh, that's horrible. Sorry, buddy. Well, at least you got it right in the end.
Yeah, we don't mind whose money you give us. Big shot.
Yeah,
Get
tricky.
the middle one out.
Tricky, these. The only reason your wide ball needs to be spot on every shot.
But he'd be stiff to be not on something.
Oh, that's a great little shot, that. Oh, is this planned on?
Rough.
Do you reckon it's on this plant?
No.
Look at the overhead, it says no. Not enough distance to reverse the angles either, so you know what?
You might get enough to just make it catch a jaw.
Yeah, agree.
But saying that, it's
Play the
a
billiard
tough shot either way.
Yeah. You know what he wanted to do there? I understand what he's actually tried to play it so delicately that he didn't leave the red on along the bottom rail.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to do on this table because it's so quick.
Yeah, it's very fast.
Now, we had a few England viewers earlier in the first match because it was sort of 1 a.m. in the morning type thing.
Right.
They're all probably asleep now for this match, but got a lot of feedback in that, and they're probably laughing when we say the table's really quick or whatever because they're used to the speed like this all every day, every table they play on.
Yeah, good call, Keys.
Didn't want that, Mikey. A lot of support from Mikey on the live stream. Like I said, he's a popular lad.
He is, absolutely. And with good reason. He's a bloody good kid.
Oh, he's a top unit. But me and Mikey, since these matches have been happening, we talk almost every day now.
Got a bit of a thing going on.
Oh, I'm actually, as I announced, down payment for rematch. Oh, that's got to be Steve Halliday. Are you kidding me? All right, thanks, buddy. $50. I'll tell you what, Steve. We'll talk off air, mate. We'll see what we can come up with.
I'll practice with you to get you ready for it, Steve.
Okay, yeah. So if it's 8 a.m. in the UK, I guess a few people might. What is it? Saturday over there now, yeah. So a few sleep-ins. So we'll maybe look at say 10 a.m. that the guys start jumping on. And I know there's a bit of interest now in the UK. I think we've got their attention, so to speak. Not so much as in I'm not even going to claim that our ability of our players across the borders of anything of the Supreme Series that Lee Kendall's crew run over there. And I don't even want to try and compete with that. I want to try and complement that. I want that what he's set is world changing in my opinion for pool.
Look at that shot from 10.
I just want Australia to be involved.
Absolutely. We've got players that can, you know, with the right amount of time and time, especially on the Supreme tables, we've got guys that can go a yard over there. So.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we lack, is we lack the table time on those Supremes. I do believe we have some world-class players in our midst. And
we weren't lucky to win a world title.
Oh, that's true too. But I'll tell you what, that Supreme Pool Series, the calibre of player across the board is just phenomenal.
And the big one they had last year was the best field probably ever assembled.
And I've no doubt it'll be even bigger this year too. And you know, we're going to have at least 4 guys go over there this year, providing the same bloke doesn't win it twice. But you know, Barry Wayfield's running satellites, so flights and partial accommodation included for your entry fee.
We've got a Supreme rocking up at work in the next week or 2.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Well, that's for Jake, yeah. Well, he's pretty keen on going over again.
But it'll be pretty handy for me too, Jamie.
Oh, yeah, you're going to the Worlds this year.
Yeah.
Captain Butterworth.
Thank you. That does sound really good, by the way.
Well, I don't like the name of Captain Stevens either, just quietly. Jeez, I don't think he meant that. I think he tried to cover that.
Yeah. These are still a little bit awkward, Jamie. Do you like just play the plant and then you play the red across?
Yeah, it looks a little unstraight. The only reason I didn't like that is the potential of killing the ball on the rail, but he's played it hard enough for it. It's not done that, but it's still a bit dodgy.
He's run a bit. I think he overplayed it. I think just dead weight.
Yeah, the only reason I don't like this is you now have to play precise position shots, whereas if he had played a different way, he could have landed himself a more rolling type and out. So
Jamie and I are both using our hands to demonstrate what we're saying too, which I don't know why we still do.
No, I was more doing these ones.
I was trying to describe dead weight with my hand.
I'm not commenting on that.
Oh, is he past the angle?
No, I think he's a bit too. I think he's going into the yellow here, is he?
Yeah.
He might be able to flick off the yellow, but then he risks pushing it in front of the red.
Or just screw off it. Yeah.
Wilma Fingerdo, $5. Obviously, when I asked you guys to use your real names, you just taken the piss and thought, no, we don't do that. We'd just rather make up random names. Cheers, whoever that is.
And yes, your finger will do.
Thank you. And I do really like Paul Kaiser's comment there, and I think that's something I'll definitely take on board. Thanks, buddy. He's actually suggested that we make a sign with the donation link on it. So it's an excellent idea.
Well, he also said before that we should screw that sign up to the wall because it keeps falling off, and I think that's an excellent idea too.
Which sign's that? The one on the right?
Yeah, it fell off again before, but...
Oh, they're going to keep falling off. It's pretty... They're just stuck them with sticky stuff, and the heat's just going to let them come off all the time, but... Johnny, how are you, buddy? Long time no see, mate. Oh, g'day. Bit shy. We'll take yellows here, just... Oh, he's going to take... Thanks, Mikey. Take reds. Actually, what do I look at? I'm off my head thinking yellows there. What am I thinking, Dan? That's horrible. I'm glad Butters didn't hear any of that. He'd absolutely crucified me for that call. 47.
So yeah, there it is there, $47,000 pot, which is, as far as we know, the biggest pot to date, Jamie, in Australia.
Biggest pot ever played on a live stream anyway.
Yeah.
I saw those posts a couple of days ago, all the assets and money.
Yeah. It's funny, everyone's seen that one. Needs to be
Great shot from Mikey.
45-minute drive from there.
yeah. There needs to be 150, 200 people.
I think it's just
Could be the date too.
Ah, Damo, Dangers, good work, mate.
head that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So just one good shot here for Mikey.
Oh, Steve Halliday.
And the walks back get slower every time and less straight lines. Good shot. Just overdid it, but still a good line.
All right, Roland McDickens has asked a question there, saying I said Scary was favourite in the last match. I said Scary was the public favourite.
Yeah.
I actually said Nathan could upset. I said it through all my streams. I said this was a danger match for Scary. I called Tem to be the slight favourite starter in this match.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and I thought on current form and the time Nathan had put in, if he was the underdog, it wasn't by a lot.
No, look, this match was tough for me. I said from the very start I thought Tem was probably slight starting favourite, but look, we've seen what happens to starting favourites already.
Yeah, that's right.
And this match is 9-all.
I said on that last shot he was on a good line, but he just ran a bit far, and so he's just lost the wide a little bit.
Yeah, table pace got him a touch.
Yeah,
But in a pretty comfortable mindset there, Mikey.
and he should be, because he could have been a mile behind.
Yeah.
So he'd be quite happy with the scoreline, as much as he'd be upset with that. Mikey's a professional. He'll get over that very quickly. Just get on that one now, why don't you?
Listen, guys, I know it's hot, right? And I know it's a stray day. I know everyone's probably comfortable, whatever. But get yourself down here if you're in the area and support the venue. Okay, Alex has put in a lot of effort to make things as good as possible for people here, and he deserves a little bit of credit and a little bit of support.
Yeah, how about the locals?
Yeah, even if you're a local, just get down here.
Support your room.
I'm pretty done with the whole, I don't like the venue scenario. Don't think about the venue. Think about why this is happening. Why are we doing this? It's for 8-ball.
Venue gets better and better.
Support the people that are supporting the game.
As far as public favourites go in the next two matches, Alec will be public favourite
Alec
without
is
a shadow
hugely
of a
public
doubt.
favourite. And I'm on Clacky.
Yeah, I'm probably on Clacky. At the moment, Robbo would probably start favourite, but Jake's a very popular player too. So.
Yeah, I think Robbo is probably public favourite at the moment, and I think that's hugely attributed to him beating James and James beating Jake.
Yeah, he deserves to go in favourite because of that one reason. So,
but I think there's so many people that can't call a winner on that. Like Jake's, like I said on my last stream, I think Jake is the best player in Australia. If every single player in Australia is playing their best 8-ball, I think Jake's the best in Australia, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If every single player is playing their best 8-ball, I think Jake's brand of pool is just very, very dangerous. And a lot of the time, if he is going to miss, there's nothing on.
I'm still probably on Ben as far as that stat goes, but he doesn't really play anymore.
Well,
so.
yeah, I'm talking current players. So I think Benny will still go down as one of the greatest of all time. And look, I don't think Ben's done yet. I think he wants to come back and play.
He might.
Just a matter of whether he wants to put the time in, because it's a lot of commitment. Just a big breaker after
These
he
are
brought
horrible
off.
yellows.
These are horrible yellows, I agree.
Well, they did. Everything looked terrible for a second, and then a couple of those last reds just went to the rail and got out of the way. Whatever, Sahil.
Sahil, you've had 3 months to get your shit sorted, mate. You should have been here.
It's snowing there. Yeah.
Don't worry about Denmark or wherever you are right now. You should have been on a plane 3 days ago. I know you just got married and stuff, but like, come on, mate. It's a crap excuse.
How can wonderful Copenhagen be better than Lilydale?
Nice shot there from Tem. This really opens things up. Well, I'm surprised he got into them as much. I thought he might just stun and just play the other one in the middle, but he's all right.
And say hello to Lena too, because we like her more than you.
That's right, we do.
He's going to stun into the red, then double the other one.
Oh, Jesus. Do you miscued
it?
Yeah. So you can't miss that by that much unless you miscue. Just a few... You know what, I thought Tem was playing like sick 8-ball in the first 8 frames. Maybe 10. And there's a couple of errors sneaking in.
I think those 2 breaks he had, where they were awesome, and just put a bit more pressure on him getting the outs after, when he got opportunities after that, put a bit more pressure on himself.
This is a big shot. Oh, perfect. Great shot. Didn't quite pull the wide across though for forward centre.
I don't know if I'll say great shot yet.
Good pot then. We'll say
Very
great
good
pot.
Very good pot.
Forced probably to take the ball along the rail on the other side of the table now.
Don't play semantics with me with your dump the white ball, mate. Still an awkward line to get back out here.
Kurt Sheldon, is this match for 40,000? No, we just put the 47,000 on the screen because we thought it'd be cool.
That was a number we all came up with.
The total pot is worth 47,000. That is, once again, I'll explain this because obviously we've got some new viewers come in, so they need to understand how it all works. So basically, each player puts up a minimum of $2,000 of their own money. Asking someone to put $3,500 of their own money up is ludicrous. So
put it into round figures. So if these two bet 17,000 between them of their own money, and there was 30,000 left of other people's money, the percentage of that, just letting you work it out in
17,000 of their own money.
Yeah, so there was 30,000 of other people's bets. The percentages come out easier than that.
But basically, this money is formed of a whole bunch of people around the country who have said, "I like this guy to win. I'm going to put this much amount of money on them," and then a pot gets formed. And this is the biggest pot Australia has ever seen.
And a percentage of that pot goes to the players, Jamie.
Yeah, so 7.5% of the winning pot, so basically half of 47,000. 7.5% they'll go to the winning player as a commission for their win. And 2.5% will go to the Q Sport Revolution brand for obviously the organising and running of the event, setup, etc. And well, you got 2 quality players at 10 all after come up with a second break. I don't think you could probably expect much more than that. Nice close match.
Been an interesting one so far.
And tomorrow, folks, please tune in at 12 o'clock. We've got the most decorated player Australian 8-ball's probably ever seen, Alec Everinatis, versus what many people won't even realise is one of the greatest players in Australia, Paul Clack. Has represented Australia on 7 occasions. That should be an excellent match. And obviously our main event at the top there in colour, Mark Robertson, after his win against James Delahunty, against the returning Jake McCartney, who narrowly lost against James at this very venue. And that should be a really, really good match. Once again, thank you very much to Kevin from KJ Steel for his sponsorship of Q Sport Revolution. And once again, he's heavily involved in the Townsville 8-ball Open, and Daryl and Kevin and his crew up there are very, very keen to make this recognised as a major tournament in Australia. So if you haven't been to the Townsville Open before, especially if you're local to the area, get yourself involved. And if you're outside the locality of Townsville, try and make a weekend away of it. You've got plenty of time, 18th and 19th of May. Heaps and heaps of time to get yourself down there and get amongst it. Good tables, good locals, good food too, I might add. And I had a great time. CueballTV will be there streaming. Myself will be there as well, commentating.
welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he might have just covered his red there. Might just sneak in still. A bit of everything so far this match. 10-all's probably not a bad spot for it. However, I believe Mikey would be happier with 10-all than 10. Playing the rail shots beautifully, Mikey. He's going to need another one, absolute ripper here. No joy then. So not a great opportunity, but still an opportunity here for Tim. Fair bit of work to do. Just to clear one of these off the rail here. Anonymous donation, old Bill. Jamie's just ducked off. I'm very, very disappointed that he wasn't here for that. But no, have no fear. I will let him know. Sneaking suspicion that it's Halliday again. So key shot coming up for Tim here. Nudge out his dead one and land on his other tricky one. Not quite. Oh, has he got a line to screw straight into it? I don't think so. Jamie, we just had an anonymous donation for $5 and it said more Butters, less Stevens. I think it may have been Doc again.
It's got to be Halliday. Got to be Halliday. He's still salty.
So is he going to play for a double or is he going to run this down the rail?
He's got to play this so well if he plays it down the rail.
Yeah.
But even the double's tough. Got to avoid a lot of stuff up the other end of the table.
I think that the line will be fine on the double. It's just pace.
You reckon he's going into the red? It's pretty thin. And I worry about the double kiss too. Oh, this shot better because now you play for the double.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I thought you meant play the face.
No, I'm not insane.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, you are.
Okay, fair enough. That was a
Now
bad
you know
call.
why I thought you were talking about that.
That's really close to the rail. I don't know if he's far across enough.
Great shot. How's the white ball? That's a great shot. Excellent white ball as well. I think he's landed on this all right. That is an excellent shot.
Nah, he's not there.
I reckon he's there.
Well, he shook his head.
Maybe he's got to play with a bit of right inside. He doesn't look like he's using side. Oh, geez,
Yeah,
he
no.
did use side.
Yeah, it wasn't there.
Jeez, at least give yourself a reasonable crack at it.
He tried to play a little swerve.
Oh, no, it just looked like to me he rushed it a bit. Really good double and effort to get on
Which
that
ball
too.
do you play here, Jamie?
Yeah, that one.
That one?
Yep.
I probably would have played the other one.
Play the long double onto it.
No, the closer ball onto it, yeah.
Anonymous donated $5. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Please use your real name so we can give you credit for your donations to CueballTV. But do appreciate it either way. Not that one. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Steve Halliday. It's probably not even him. It's probably someone else. That is an absolute shocker, and he's got away with it. Wow. But look how focused he is on the black. A lot of time you'll see people just get down and bang it in because they feel like they don't deserve to be there. Mikey says, no, I'll take that slice of luck, thanks. 11-10. So it's not Steve Halliday saying that stuff. I don't know what it is. They don't want to use the word anonymous. They're too scared to admit who they are. Weak. Doesn't matter if they're correct, they're weak for not saying who they are. Peter Pesamenti, £20. Thanks, buddy. That's probably like, what, $4,000 Australian? Rio's already panicking. Berry all over again. Not that far away. Still plenty of golf left in this match. Big break that from Tem. Jesus. Probably take reds. Didn't want that cannon on the yellow there.
All right. Oh, it needs to pull up. Just overplayed that a bit, Tem. Needed to cue it well and did, just a bit heavy. So now he's going to have to cut this in the middle and land the white on a dime.
Oh my God.
Or get a really big cannon. Oh, this is perfect.
So I forgot to check my phone, and there is actually a horse called Fish On. And it just won. And I said to Alex Pace, and even Joel Fuller reminded me of it too. And I said, next time it races, let me know and I'll jump on it.
No joy.
Well, I didn't check my phone, did I?
And it got up.
It got up.
So good recovery shot from Tem there.
$17-1 a pote. Filthy. Yeah, good response from Tem after probably a few frustrating frames.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot go right for him. A lot of that was his own fault as well, but missing a couple of blacks. But Mikey got a bit lucky. But 11-all is the score. Nathan Harris paid 17 to solid. Is that you paid 17 as well, solid, or you paid 17 to Jamie?
Maybe he's just counteracting the bad blood shown by Anonymous. Thanks, buddy. Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Dixie Normus, $2. Come on, guys.
I'm actually sad for myself that I'm laughing at it.
Oh, God. Look,
thank you, Dixie.
I've got to expect that. Got to expect some trolling. I mean, if it was me watching at home, I'd probably do the same thing. Yeah, look, if you're going to put money in, you can call yourself anything you like.
Yeah.
Just know that we don't know who you really are.
And we know it's probably not true.
A bit loose, that double there from Mikey.
Yeah, it was.
Mick Reardon, thanks buddy.
Cheers,
20 bucks.
Mick. Nice clean pot.
Yeah, that was a very confident pot there from Tim. Interesting to see if he actually tries to stun it inside the black here and just move the yellow off the cushion. It's a bit of a free shot because he'd be pretty stiff to not be on a ball. Linking ball to the middle, probably one in the corner. Got to be on something, you would think.
Hey, don't mess with Cacciola. I think it was Darwin, wasn't it, mate? Darwin, where that name came to be.
Cacciola.
When we're in the pool every day.
It might have been actually, yeah. I haven't got the smallest calves in Australia, unfortunately.
Yeah, you became Cacciola and Gus became Teen Wolf.
Yes, that's right. I do remember the Teen Wolf call. This is tricky, this out. There's a lot of transitional shots to have to play here.
Well, a lot easier if he gets this.
Overcut.
Not the worst spot. It was perfect if it dropped. I do like that Tim hasn't taken a backward step regardless of what's happened.
I actually know who Butters Songs is.
And I don't, it annoys me.
I don't think it's Butters Songs. Still a lot of work here for...
Well, a tricky opener.
I think a lot of work for both players, depending on like if Mikey were to miss where the white would be. But
there's not a lot of places you can go safe either.
Good pot. Hasn't probably wanted to land on the ball near the hole.
Yeah, which is a bit unfortunate.
I think you can cut the ball on the balk line though without causing yourself too much white ball positional problems.
Huh? Yeah, no, he didn't. Mikey beat Dax.
Oh, he's pulled up nicely there. He's landed on the plant, I think. I think
great shot.
Managed to hold.
Dax might have his hands full next time of confusion.
Message retracted. Good shot there from Mikey again. He's taken these well so far.
Yeah, but he needs to get on that rail ball next because you do not want to be transitioning to that black off that rail ball, Jamie.
You can already see that he goes, okay, this is where I want the white to just run up the table, float up the table.
Float.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, not bad. Probably slightly too far.
I don't reckon he can hold for that angle now.
Actually, this is probably a bit trickier than I thought.
Yeah, it's dodgy as now. No way.
I didn't realise until I looked at the overhead. I didn't realise it was so far away from the pocket. Yeah,
up top.
Big shot coming up this, especially how this match has been going in the last 4 or 5 frames, where Tam's the one that's been making the finishing errors.
It's a really good line he's on. Finish on the black spot.
Just got to make the pot. Yeah, focus on just topping it and just get the pot. And he's jawed it.
And he wasn't on it anyway.
because he played it too straight.
Tem just play the plant, get back on the middle ball here. Then you hopefully got insurance on the rail ball, Jamie.
Wow, what's this shot?
Surely you play the plant, get on the one in the middle, and then play the rail ball.
I think you got to play the plant with check side though to straighten it up. Now, the natural angle looks like it's going towards the yellow. Yeah, I'm just saying it's. I'm really shocked he's playing this though. Oh, he's trying to cannon the yellow off the rail.
You reckon? I reckon he's just trying to get on that in the middle.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He wouldn't have missed it by that much, surely.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. I don't think he wanted to land there. Let's put it that way.
No, I think he's just overdone it.
Now he's going to play this drop snooker.
Safety.
Is he? Oh, he's played that really well because he's got it tied to the black.
That's a great shot. Tell you what, that's hard work.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, best case scenario, you play one cushion across the table out of a Chinese to leave Tem everything.
Can you get past this?
Must be a bit of a gap. He'd be playing with side.
You see him hitting with side, and there's a swing on it. Oh, good effort.
Great effort.
How's the white ball? Oh, he nearly got a result.
Well,
he probably
did get a result, yeah.
Oh, no, I think Tem's going to take this on, surely. He'll stand up centre of the table off this ball that he's looking at now. There we go.
Needs to go.
Yeah, I think he's a bit straighter, and he's got a bit of angle.
No, he'll just stun. He only needs to stun a couple of inches just so he can get his hand on the table
nicely. Doesn't even need angle, does he? As long as he gets a shot.
Yeah, as long as he can get his hand on the table, he'll be right. Yeah, it's fine. Just roll it in, float out a little bit, Jamie.
Absolutely, you must float out on this. Oh, God. You guys can all see that one. $2. But listen, on a nice hot day,
correct.
Everybody can do with a good old nice cool Dickens cider.
Whatever cools you down best.
So thanks Dickens cider for the $2. I am now convinced that is Butters Songs, given the figure that he's been putting in. And, John Gow, I'm going to give you 100 to 1, a minimum $100 bet that this does not go hill, and they each miss the black 3 times.
Can I get on that?
If you want my bank account details so you can donate to me, just let me know.
That's another monster break.
That's a huge break, and the red balls look delicious.
They do.
Bit of Bruce McAvaney on this one.
You know what? He might even take yellows here. These two reds might not be on.
I hate this game so much. Like, I'm so done with it.
Yeah, your highlights reel didn't get any longer then.
Now, let's go reds. No, we'll do yellows because there's a ball on the side rail that we want to be playing.
Yeah, but I don't think those two are on.
Yeah, no, it's a good call. They probably aren't. I actually thought they were when I first looked at the table, and you know what? Why not get on it now?
PK's come down to fix the sign himself. That's a good shot.
Well, no, I would have seen it better if these stubbies weren't there. I'd just move that. Well, you know what? I've called reds. It was obviously an error. These clearance after a good pot down the rail from Tem look very basic. Geez, that's just wiped its feet on its way through.
Perfect angle just to stun past the black ear.
Very important to not catch the black ear. You've got to get centre table on this.
No, he's straight enough to do that.
Yeah, very nice.
He will screw off the rail again here for the middle.
Yes, and once again, get straight. Nice little use there of a touch of reverse side. Still would have liked to have been a little straighter, just so he can just play a dead stun. You might have to play just like a... I think you'll just drop it in dead way and just...
No, he'll still stun it. No, rolling.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think this is a master break if he gets this break. I'm not going to put it on the board just yet after a couple of them he's missed. It looks like he's recomposed. I reckon you donate first, then we'll say it, mate. That's how I roll here.
Another $1 from apparently large appendage.
Yeah, good old Dixie. Dixie's making a few appearances so far. Good on you, Dixie. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Normus.
Sir Normus. We're trying to keep this as professional as possible. We've got this crap going on. What's going on?
You're making it very difficult, people.
Mikey, 2-frame deficit now. It needs to just get a good break here. He doesn't want to allow Tem to regain a lead. Oh, it's almost found the middle, but actually hasn't found a ball, which is probably just as important.
He didn't crack them.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit up in the air about how Mikey's breaking this match. Normally, he really clouts into him, doesn't he?
He does, and I think he needs to, because he needs to run some racks.
And I'll tell you what, he actually had a hit with Nathan yesterday. They just played a race to 21, and he didn't have a cue. He's actually using Alex's 9-ball cue to break. He doesn't have a breaking cue that he was happy with. And it wasn't here because Alec hadn't arrived yet. So I said, oh, look, you could just use my cue if you like. So I just give him my John Paris cue, and he could hardly miss a ball for break with it. So he's got the old
Donny Colbert.
He's got the old Don Colbert.
Gold Coast.
Can I use this? I said, no, mate.
Donny Colbert was getting 3 balls every break in Gold Coast, and he won the Australian singles.
Yeah, he won the ball.
Here comes the extraction here.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, is he stuck? It does all right. He's on the ball that he kicked out. Oh, actually, he might not be. You know, he might be tucked in slightly behind the yellow if it's touching ball here, so he might not be on this. Hey, Gavin.
Cheers, Gav.
Good on you, buddy. Go Mikey, he says. Obviously, Gavin is from SA.
Yeah.
I don't think he's on this.
He's asking for totals, so he's definitely not on it.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering whether even hitting it at all is.
He's in real strife if he can't hit it.
Oh, Gavin, just so you know, buddy, if you happen to put any donations in future, we're going to put a link up for you to use instead of the YouTube one. The reason being is not all of your donation will go directly to CueballTV, and that sucks. So we've decided to get around that by using Streamlabs instead.
He tried to get under. That's in off. Tried to go rail first and cut it under the yellow.
Yeah, good effort, but it was a tough shot.
Yeah, he's a bit stiff to not have a shot at all after the extraction.
Yeah, he played a good extraction. I reckon there was a bit of side on the white too, and I reckon it pulled the white into the ball. Yeah, he had some side on it. And
yeah, well, he had to, yeah. Tem went
dumped the white.
Dump the white.
No, just a shot. He was snookered, yeah. Pretty stiff. Well, the unforced there was a shot before it.
Was it?
Mikey's decided that Bond's underwear needs an advertisement. Whitney Houston. And we see Rob Bowen there in the background watching. And he actually may end up playing someone one day in a money match in one of these.
Good player.
Very good player.
Another import.
Well, I told him I'd get him, so he's probably not happy about that.
Probably be good for you these days, Jamie.
So?
I said he's probably a bit good for you these days.
I don't know. I think he's got a game style that... Well, sorry, I think I've got a game style that he doesn't like.
Yeah,
play.
probably. He does run a lot of racks when he's going.
Gets frustrated quickly too, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it can do.
Oh, how's this shot from Mike? I think it's excellent. It is.
It's not terrible.
Very good shot.
The Foss. Well, Fleetwood Mac is a step up from Whitney, I believe, at an event like this.
Yeah, the playlist hasn't been awesome. There's a couple of good songs, but...
Yeah, a bit of ZZ Top.
Oh, come on. All right, thanks, Jack Goff, for your $5. Come on, mate.
I'm not laughing, I'm laughing at something else.
And Mikey says,
Marty Andrews, isn't he here?
No, Marty left a while ago. Thanks, Marty. Good on you, buddy. $20. Missing probably 2 zeros given your wealth. He even looks rich now,
Rex.
doesn't he?
Cheers, Rexy.
Walks in the door, he's got the growth, the glass.
He does,
He looks rich.
Yep. Yeah,
Rexy, good on you, buddy.
Doesn't look like he belongs in a pool hall.
Hope you're feeling better too, mate.
$23 thumbs up.
Don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Must be
maybe he's watching. Maybe he's watching with, I don't know, 11 and a half people.
Hey, Troy Eagle, $10. Another Ballarat boy. Good on you, buddy. Thanks, mate.
No, we're not playing each other, mate. Me and Jamo.
No, I actually have a good matchup for both Butters and Jamo. It's the same bloke. I think he matches up against both of you very well, but I think you're the better option.
Who's that?
That's Dax.
Oh, well, yeah. Dax and I want to play each other.
You know, I don't know how Jamo feels about Nathan Neems, but given the attacking nature that he has and the way Jamo attacks the game as well, I actually think that's a really good matchup.
Yeah.
And Jamo, obviously, good recent, well, as far as tournaments, we haven't had a tournament for a while because it's sort of in that off-season,
That part of the year, yeah.
Jamo's last year, his results were fantastic.
He's flying.
Don't know if he even missed out on a quarterfinal in an event he played in, so really good year for Jamo. So important frame or visit again for Mikey.
Yeah, this is a big shot.
Steve Jamison, use the new link, buddy.
Really, Jamo? $1?
Yeah, use the new link. Oh, come on. I know this is definitely Butters' songs. I know who it is. I know the bloke. He's just coming up with all sorts of names. I'm surprised Mike hasn't made a visit yet.
It's got to be Bart Simpson, surely.
So, Jamo, there's a new link, mate, to donate through instead of the YouTube one.
Clean as a whistle.
Think so anyway. Thank you, buddy.
That was the only shot he would have had any dramas with, I think, Mikey. You should be laughing now.
Yeah,
is there enough of a gap bit under the red to find a gooch there, Jamie, or unmissable?
No, I think there is definitely a gap there for it. It's an interesting one. Like, you can see it there. I think it's very missable if you do catch it, but
yeah.
Oh, jeez, I think he's underhit that, has he?
The Foster and Jamo show goes on forever.
Do you think he's a bit not straight enough on this?
He
He's got
might-
to stump it back rail?
he may
No,
be.
he reckons he can get through. He's hitting it high on the white and he's reassessing. Jeez, it was really... He could have run through another foot there,
Yeah.
you know, like... He's going low, is he? Oh, no, he's gone... Oh, Jesus.
That was a weird way to play it.
Oh, no, actually, you know what? The overhead looks horrible.
Yeah.
The overhead looks horrible, but the on-screen looks better. But this is thin. Oh, great shot.
Perfect.
Really nice pot. 13 all. why did we bother playing 26 frames? We could have just started from now.
Right. Even though we're playing 28.
Halfway point, practically.
Yeah.
A couple more frames anyway. But yeah, we're almost there.
Race to 15.
Oh, Alec is still here. There you go. Brody, $10. Good on you, buddy. You wouldn't be Brody Stewart by any chance?
Are you guys hungry?
Oh, the Roth. You can always count on the Roth when he's in town to show up with the goods. And pizza is the goods.
Pizza's the goods.
Still a soft break.
Oh, you got one.
Flicked one in, but still the soft break. I don't know if it's the go. Butters, I'm not sure on it still.
He's got a horrible starter on reds.
Yeah, he may take yellows because of it. But geez, I don't know if I like yellows at all.
You guys want some? Meat lovers or Aussie Black?
It takes the yellows just because it was the easier opener. And look, still an opportunity to clear, but needs to play a couple of nice little shots. Pretty sure this is key coming up. Now what I have sort of spotted quickly, the yellow that's closest to the balk line, where the three of them are sort of tucked together in that little triangle, if you can get yourself an angle where you can punch that in the corner and just flick the high side of the yellow as we see the screen, promote it towards the middle. Mikey says, no, shut up, this is a way better option, and Mikey's right, it is. Providing he's dead straight on this and you can flick this in. T-Dog, $10. That must be Taylor Mayer. Thanks, love. Just a guess. Oh, geez, this looks a little dodgy now. Has he got enough? He actually has enough room to play this and play the little stun across for the ball on the top rail there. Well, he won't be happy with that though. Now, MYTMNI. Thanks for your 10, mate, but we're going to get you to use the new donation system now. Once Dan's finished scoffing his face at pizza, I'm going to get him to put that link up again for you. It's basically using a website called Streamlabs. And the reason we've switched is because, wow, that's the second time he's fluked a big ball. Yeah, the reason we're using that is Dan will get 100% of your contribution rather than, say, 70%, because YouTube take quite a substantial amount of the donations. Dan's decided to... It's good to get this, the player reaction. We just missed him shaking his head. And this is for Tim to take the lead again. Wow, big fluke that one to take the lead.